Hi, this is Andy Detweiler with the Rockville Real Estate Exchange, and today's real estate rent is going to talk about the number one factor that I tell my sellers to look at in buyers when they buy a house. Make sure you like us, share, subscribe, and all the other good social media stuff. Okay, so in my opinion, the number one thing that you want to look for when you're evaluating offers from people that are buying your house is how badly do they actually want the house, right? And let me tell you what I mean by that. The papers, the contracts, they're barely worth what they're written on. They're very easy to get out of, okay, for a multitude of reasons, all right? You're not gonna stick somebody into buying a house that they don't want, nor, 9 times out of 10 are you gonna get to keep their earnest money deposit, all right? So what you want is you want to make sure that your deal goes through. And the best way to do that, again, is to look at who actually really wants the house. So let me give you a couple examples. A lot of times, if you have an offer from an investor, okay, an investor is not going to be emotionally necessarily attached to the house. It's going to be all numbers for them, all right? First-time home buyers can be really nervous, right? And you can tell sometimes by their offers that whether they're not putting a lot of money down or they take you a long time to actually get the offer in, that they're nervous. They don't necessarily really want it, right? Alternatively, you might have somebody, right down the middle that does really want it, and they're on the phone, they're following up. You can tell by everything about their offer basically screams, I really want this house, right? So out of all the factors to consider, and certainly you want to consider all of them, right? I'm not saying don't look at the offer price and all the other things that are important. I'm just saying, in my opinion, you really want to look at how badly does that buyer want that house, because a buyer who really wants a house is going to be willing to do what they need to do to get it. Just as the same way that somebody who doesn't want it, they're going to be able to get out of the deal really easily.